Akala ko talaga madali lang. Kasi nga, nung high school, ako nga lang yung nag-pursue ng arts. Tapos, lahat sila parang, wow, parang, yun nga yung may kasabihan na, ba yun? Parang, it does, pag ano yung quote na yun? Oh my God, nakalimutan ko. Pero basta sinasabi lang na pag nag-work ka sa passion na yun, parang it doesn't feel like you're working a day in your life. Ganyan.
Is that true?
Hindi. Hindi siya true. Hi. I'm Alyssa. I'm 28 years old, multimedia artist. Pero sa trabaho, motion graphic designer ako. Junior motion graphic designer. Pero may experience with motion design, animator, muralist, illustrator, graphic designer. Actually, lahat na ng multimedia arts. So, this is Wally. Ayan. So, pag nagpe-play kami, ano lang, peekaboo. Ayan. Ayan po. Oh, tapos papayain mo ako. He's a dumb bird. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Hannah. I'm 36, but I'm going to be 37 on April. My degree is in language and literature, and I'm a writer. I started working my Craigslist pa. So, yeah, kasi my first job was when the first days of SEO. Tapos college pa ako. So, ito in 2011. So what? Mga 14 years na.
Okay, so sa family ko, ako yung eldest. Even sa aming magpipinsan, ako pinaka-eldest both sides. Family ko, my parents are, my mom is a CPA. My dad is a bank employee. So walang artsy sa parents ko. I had to convince them many times, as in to the point na umiyak ako. Tapos nagmakaawa ako na gusto ko mag-arts. Kasi, believe it or not, yung mga entrance exams ko puro engineering.
I learned how to read very early. Wala pang internet noon. But we had a lot of books. I like to read, yun na yun. And then, as these things go, syempre, I started writing my own stories, my own poetry. So when you're a kid, syempre, especially before, your parents would be like, oh my God, nagaling mo pala magsulat eh. That should be what you would do. I would say from the ages of 8 to, when did I first get a job? 8 to 19, I had a singular purpose of being a writer. I would write, tapos, eventually I would show it to the adults around me, like, this is my poem, ganyan. And it's my luck and privilege that they took me seriously.
Kaya lang ako nakapag-pursue ng art. Kasi bagsak ako sa mga entrance exams. Lord, tawa ko na tawa. Nakakatawa lang kasi talaga na naging no choice lang. Kaya ako nakarating dito sa multimedia arts. Tsaka, thank God din na yung client ni Mami, nabanggit lang yung multimedia arts sa kanya dahil nasa college daw yung anak niya. Doon lang nalaman ni Mami multimedia arts. Even ako. Kasi ang alam ko lang din before, fine arts lang. Alam niyo naman siguro yung sa fine arts, 'di ba? Yung mga paniniwala na walang future diyan. So, yun yung hindi naiiba yung parents ko doon. Kasama yung parents ko doon sa mga tao na nag-iisip nun.
How are you feeling mentally at the end of the week?
Okay, guys, I have to be honest. Right now, freelance lang yung work ko. So, it's a lot more relaxed than it usually is when I have a full-time job. It's Saturday, all I had to do was clean my room because you guys are going here. Actually do have some work, but because it's just freelance, I have, in my mind at least, I have enough time to finish it. So, it's a little, I don't know if it's positive or negative, but in freelance kasi you feel like you own your time. So, there's really no boundary kung Monday to Sunday. As long as magawa ko what I'm supposed to do, which is kind of a privileged spot.
Kaya lang nag-start yung murals kasi, nung college, nagsawa ako tumingin sa screen. Tapos gusto ko na lang mag-paint. So, parang na-realize ko, gusto ko maging trabaho, mag-painting na ulit. Tapos, parang naisip ko, kailangan sa mga ginagawa ko, may kapalit na pera. Yun yung thinking ko before. Tapos doon na nag-start doon na talaga nagsisimula yung burnout na parang hindi naman ata kailangan lahat may deadline or may pera na kapalit. Para pwede naman gawin ko to na for myself lang, hobby lang, ganun. So yun nga, nag-start na yung burnout ko sa painting, ganyan. So bumalik na ako sa animation. So sobrang ang daming happenings.
Also, the project kasi that I'm working on now are with friends. That also helps in feeling like you have some control over your time. Kasi, so the friend that I'm working with now has been my friend since I was 18, right? And we've done a lot of creative projects together. If she were an actual client, gagawa talaga ako ng presentation. Like a full deck of my idea. Just to show her my idea. But because she's my friend, ninunotes ko lang.
Parang alam niya
Oo,
naman.
parang, okay, so these are the ideas that I'm going to center on in relation to the copy. Ganyan. Gets niya na.
So before ng work ko na to, work from home din ako sa job ko noong 2021. Motion graphic designer din. Tapos, ewan ko, feeling ko nasa, tawag doon, architecture ng paligid. Yun yung reason kung bakit ganito ngayon yung kwarto ko.
Yung layout. No?
Kaya ganito layout ng kwarto ko ngayon. Gusto ko talaga, nakikita ko visually yung, sabihin nating line, na ito yung pahingahan ko, ito yung work ko.
I wanted to be a magazine girl. It seemed so much fun. Like, just putting on outfits. It is just putting on outfits, making one article a month. Wow! Wow! Having so much time to like create something and then looking your best every day. It seemed like a dream, diba? I did do a stint in for magazines in Meg. I freelanced for them, and then that's how I figured out that, okay, actually, you know what? It's not like I thought it would be at all. It's fun, but not in the way that child me thought it would be fun. It's fun because you get to meet people. And it's fun because, of course, they talk to you about their passions. They talk to you about their project. That's fun. Masaya yun. But imagine if you had to do 30 of those in one day.
DeFi Studio, kasi studio, na ginawa namin nung boyfriend ko nung college, where makakapagbigay kami ng services like painting, murals, graphic design, illustration. So, basically, lahat ng realm ng multimedia arts. And then we collaborate with architects, interior designers, marketing people, advertisers. So, digital and traditional art studio siya.
So, why are you pursuing this as a freelance job instead of a full-time job? Because you have a separate job, which is as a motion graphics animator, and then there's the device. So, why have to?
Na-realize ko kasi gusto ko pa rin mag-work sa Hollywood. Nakakahiya. Gusto ko pa rin mag-work with sa mga tao sa Disney, mag-work sa basta yung mga nasa Hollywood, and alam ko hindi ko siya magagawa sa DeFi. So kailangan kong maghanap ng place na alam kong possible mangyari yun.
So, parang different, same mission pero different purpose for your full-time and then for your freelance. So, knowing this, like, what can you share us what your proudest or your favorite project from your freelance from DeFi Studio that you can share with us?
Yung mural sa BGC. Yung mural sa sa Kalayaan flyover. Yung from Makati, papasok ng BGC. So yun, isa sa proudest project namin kasi nandun yung art style namin, both ng boyfriend ko, yung partner ko sa business. Tapos very colorful, and at the same time may message siya to connect with the people and community within that area, and even yung mga visitors and mga foreigners sa tutuwa din. So may, alam mo yun, parang even though it's just a mural or it's just a painting, may connection siya with the people na dumadaan, And may story talaga siya. And storytelling, passion ko talaga siya. Another project din na proud ako is yung animation with 7-Eleven. Click app. Collaboration siya with Giggle Agency. Isa din yung annual animation namin with Quedel Orto. So, every kick-off event nila, kami gumagawa ng mga animated openings nila.
So my project now is I'm writing for a website. That can take maybe 4 hours out of a day. But prior to this, I also had a project where it was transcription. So that took more hours. So for that, I wanted it to end at 8 hours, pero minsan nanggigigil na ako. So it would be more like 12. So it would be more at 12, ganon. As much as possible, when I do full-time work, I really don't do overtime. And thankfully, after the company that me and your sister worked in, I realized that other companies actually have a very strict policy about overtime. Like, dapat 1 hour lang, if at all. And you have to defend ba't ka nag-overtime. You have to say it in advance and you have to defend why. Like, kasi ganito. And if it's not, they're like, huwag ka na mag-overtime. And then my computer's here. But I don't really work here, if I'm being honest. This is just the place I keep my stuff. I have a smaller table and then I put it in my bed. And then that's where I work. But if I'm like making stuff, kunyari, I make a zine, it's better to work on a table. Kasi at least, pag nahulog yung glue, or if the paint, hindi siya sa kama.
Is this one of the paint by numbers that you were?
Ito? Yes. This is one. What are the others? Let's see. Ay! Ito na lang pala yung natira. Chiro! Chiro! Yung iba, I think, pinamigay ko.
What?
Yeah. Kasi pag tapos na hindi na parang, oh, it's done. You know, parang practice ko lang. Yeah, practice ko lang naman. This is a zine that me and my friend made in BLTX Naga. Tapos yung concept namin was, gagawin namin yung zine while we were in the bus. Kasi it takes 12 hours to get there by bus. So, yun yung time frame. Okay naman. Okay naman. Mas serious yung sa kanya than mine. Mine is kind of like, yung hindi pa uso yung Twitter. Parang mga observation lang. Yung sa kanya, mas seryoso.
I like that project. I will do it.
Oo. It's nice to do projects with limitations kasi matatapos mo siya agad.
And less on the perfectionism.
Oo. And then that's poetry. Unknown Home. Nicole T. Now, I don't know, but zines are a lot more about the illustrations and not so much about the poetry.
How often do you work out?
4 to 5 times a week ako. So, almost every day rin. Tapos, after work, kasi parang, ang weird sa feeling ng katawan na lagi. Ganyan lang. And yung mural, kahit sabihin natin hindi siya, kahit very physical siya, hindi pa rin siya enough. Kasi ito lang yung gumagalaw din. Tapos nakatayo ka lang. Ang rule ko naman sa sarili ko, kahit at least 30 minutes or 15 minutes lang nalakad lang or tapo. May treadmill kami dyan. Or kahit sandaling buhat lang. Okay na, basta may yung yung joints ko gumalaw. Kasi old. I'm scared of people. Sorry. Di ako makahanap ng ibang word. Pero refreshing talaga na pag-exercise ako after nakaupo na. After ng work. Basta refreshing. Parang nag-reset yung buong katawan mo.
I love being in a creative field, but we're not saving lives. Alam mo yun? Hindi tayo doktor. No one's gonna die. No one's gonna die if you don't color this. So, it's something you have to keep asking yourself. Like, I've also been in, hindi paid you overtime, and then I have these junior writers who are like, you can tell. I mean, I could tell na parang nauubos na sila from perfecting this one copy, and I'm like, guys, this isn't so serious. Like, this is not so serious. This is not an operation. Parang, in those cases, you have to ask yourself, sino ba ano na bang nangyayari? Why are we working too hard on this one thing? Is it a question of professionalism, or is it an impossible goal that the company has set? Hindi siya sustainable, and it's also not a great way to live. Yun.
Hindi ko naramdaman na parang kailangan ko maging breadwinner. Pero siguro may part sa akin na kailangan kong i-prove na tama itong decision ko. Pero hindi siya yung main drive sa akin. Meron nandyan, pero siya yung parang nasa pinakahuling list ko. Before talaga, akala ko talaga lahat ng tao marunong mag-drawing. Grade 4, 10 years old ako, ata akong 11 years old, doon ko lang na-realize na, ay, talent pala siya. Hindi ko alam, akala ko lahat ng tao marunong mag-drawing. So, ganun yung tingin ko sa art. Parang akala ko yung art is for everyone, by everyone, from everyone, to everyone. As in lahat talaga, ganun yung tingin ko sa art. Ang nagustuhan ko dito, hindi tingin namin dito, hindi lang siya trabaho. Tingin namin dito, parang it's a way para ma-express namin yung passion namin. And nakakapag-explore kami ng mga different mediums. Kahit animation lang siya, nakakapag-explore kami ng different graphics kasi sabihin na natin, sobrang wide, di ba, ng art. Na-experience ko siya alongside sa mga people na nasa big industry na Hollywood. And sobrang dream come true yun para sa akin kasi. So, content.
18 is such a weird age for you to decide what you want to be when you grow up. Kasi kakaalis mo pa lang from high school, you don't really even know kung yun yung gusto mo. Right? And you're hopeful that when you go out into the world, you'll find a career. That's all we hope for, right? But now that I'm older, me and my friends are always thinking about if we have it in ourselves to study one more time. And not a master's and not PhD, which is also an option. But to study something completely different, just to see if there's something else out there that's really for you. Kasi choice mo naman yun eh. It's just that we have more choices as adults than we do as children.